Welcome back to another edition of the PulseWave Report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com. All right, so here we go. This is the countdown to the uh, the election. I mean, this is it. This is for the whole marbles, right? It is what it is. So we're going to find out what happened. What's really going down? What's the real deal? It's going to be rather interesting, I must say. I'm kind of curious myself to see what they're going to say and how they're going to present it to the American people. Are they going to say Trump won, or are they going to say that Biden won? It's tough to say. It's looking like they want to give it to Biden no matter what. So it is kind of leaning that way. If I had to call it, doesn't matter. I mean, Trump's been running ads on the radio here locally, saying how all the trickeration and stuff that was done with the election, and how the American people should not allow that to be. They need to stand up, and that they need to combat this and not allow this to go on, and demand that the investigations go forward. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Are they gonna listen to the man, or are they just gonna, carry it the way they carry it? We'll see. We shall see. So we got a few things we're gonna look at. I've been running really late today. Been behind schedule all day, so I'm not gonna keep you with too much. We're just gonna look at a couple here, and then I gotta go. I gotta get some rest. I've been working like a slave all day, and I am tired and I need some rest. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this thing out, and we'll keep it pushing. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the first chart that we got here. All right, this is MGC Pharmaceuticals. Pretty much, flatline at this point. This stock isn't doing anything. It's just moving sideways. If you are invested in this already, the only thing you can do is watch the report. Just look at the weekly report, not the daily report, and I think that will break this one down for you clearly. So not too much to really say on that one. All right, the next one is OIH, the crude oil ETF that tracks the crude oil. As you can see, this one is breaking out. Here's your rally alert back here, and here's your upside production. Looks like it's headed toward the 175 area. So this one right now, the bulls are in control of that market. All right, the next one real quick is Boeing. All right, so as you can see here, you have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading for Boeing. Looks like we put in a short-term bottom, and the market wants to try to rebound toward between the 215 and 220 area. So we'll see what happens on that. All right, the next one is MARA, M-A-R-A. All right, and so this one had a rally alert coming into today. Here's the rally alert here. Here's your upside production. This one's testing the overhead resistance. If it's successful, it should be able to punch through 15 and then perhaps maybe even a 20. But it has problems. You got gaps. You got this major gap back here that needs to be cleared first. All right, got to handle your gaps, and you got one back here. So I think it wants to go to 20, 15, 20, but it does have to contend with those gaps that it made on the way up. All right, the next one here is MGTI or MGT Capital. All right, this one here, it's been consolidating up here, as you can see. It really wants to break out, though. This is a bullish pointer. So I do believe this one is trying to do a little something. It got up here, it broke out initially, and now it wants to try to keep going. It's been flip-flopping, so like the bears are in control now. I don't know. I think it wants to find support around this trend line here with 30, and then we'll see what happens. There should be, easily a 5 to 10, maybe $15 stock, easy. So we'll see what happens. All right. The next one here is Canopy Growth CGC, which used to be Weed. All right. So it's CGC now. Here's the rally alert here, and here's the upside production that you're getting. Looks like this one's going to try to march to 30 if it has its way. So this one's looking good right now. Bulls seem to be in control of this one. It corrected. Now it's trying to come out of that correction. All right. The next thing here is we saw the crude oil ETF, but here's the crude oil futures. And you can see here it's trying to get some legs underneath of it. But technically speaking, we aren't doing anything just yet. You're extending your trading range, but you're not really trending or rallying, if that makes any sense. But right now the bulls are in control of this one. Here's your rally alert back here. Here's your upside production. All right, what about that mighty Bitcoin futures composite index? What's going on with that? Well, here you go. All right, so you have this nice explosion all the way up here. Of course, it gapped up from the weekend because this market closes on the weekend, but Bitcoin does not. So you can see how it exploded here. It's looking like I said, I think once we hit that 35, we're about there now. I think the market's ready to pull back, and it's going to pull back to this support here, which is going to be around between 25 and 26,000. All right, but you could even get as low as that 22. Remember, your key support is going to be 22,000, between 20 and 22,000. All right, but the immediate support right now is around 26 and change. Okay, so just wanted to show you that. So the bulls are still in control of that particular market. All right, but what about the US dollar? Well, as you can see here, it's just been getting smoked. All right, just straight down. The bears have been in charge of this market forever. They let it rally, then they break it down. They've been in control of this market since March the 23rd. So all of 2020, the dollar's been trending down, and right now it's threatening to put in another leg down. This is getting pretty serious. Once you start flirting with 88, you have a problem on your hands. Remember, I told you 88 was the first alarm. 77 is DEFCON 1. So remember that. Right now, we're about to hit DEFCON 5 if we hit that 88. 88 is DEFCON 5. All right, you need to know that. DEFCON 1 is 77. You don't want to see 77 taken out, ever. All right, ever, because then we're talking hyperinflation and all that other stuff. So you don't ever want to see the US dollar index drop below 77. That is DEFCON 1. Then that's when all the guys will come out of the woodwork and say, I told you the dollar was going to crash and collapse, blah, blah, and they would be right. All right, 88 is when you start sounding the alarms that red alert. We're in the danger zone. The danger zone is from 88 to 77. I did multiple videos explaining that to you a long time ago on this channel. Those videos are still up. All right, so that's what's going on with your dollar. Bears are truly in control of this one. This one's trending. This is a locked-in downtrend. You're in a bear market below the Kumo cloud, below the trend line resistance. You're just headed down. All right, and no, it's not oversold yet. No. The answer is no. That's what you're thinking. You're wrong. It's not oversold. Not even anywhere close. All right, so then what about gold and silver? Well, here's your gold. Gold looks like it wants to run, man. It wants to break 2,000. So I don't know. Does it have it in it? Can it break 2,000? I don't know. Here's your rally alert back here. Here's all this upside production. I think The market's trying to give it a good, honest college try. What about silver? Well, silver is following suit. Here you go. All right, it's trying to get a little traction underneath of it. Here's this rally alert back here. Here's the one before that one back here. And here's your initial one back here. You've had two rally alerts, 1, 2, and 3 in a row. And this is what you've gotten. So the pulse waves have been giving you the buy signals all the way. All right, here's Facebook. So Facebook is starting to break down like I told you it was going to. Here you go. You broke below the Kumo cloud on a spike. And now here you are sitting here, but the bears are in control. Here's your crash alert. Here's all your downside production. And it's still under a lot of selling pressure. But overall, now in the short term, that's what you are. But overall, you're still in that zone, that trading range. It's a very wide trading range. All right. That goes from like 250 all the way up to like almost 300. What is this at? This is 297. Yeah, so that's a lot. That's a $50 trading range you're in right now in Facebook. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for tonight. All right, so we'll see what happens, man. I don't know where we're gonna go from here. All I can tell you is keep your powder dry, man, and your barrel pointing in the right direction, man. And just get ready, because we don't know which way things are going to break. But you just got to be ready. That's what the pulse waves are there for, to get you ready. All right, I do a couple of recos and that's it. Okay, so this one is AQB. Here's your crash alert. Here's your downside production. Bears are still fully in control of AQB. All right, the next one we got up here is PLTR, Planeter Technologies. All right, on this one, it's clear that, this must be one of those new securities because I don't have a lot of data. All right, so this one has a rally alert for tomorrow, though. It's bouncing off the trend line support, so it's trying to get its, its footing underneath of it. So it looks like this one, it has a rally alert, and it looks like it wants to head toward that $30 mark. So PLTR, that's what it's looking like. If you're a subscriber to the PulseWave report, you definitely are going to want to read the instructions on the report and do exactly as it says and be ready. Be ready for that one. All right. All right. So that's all I got, man. That's all we got for today. So quite a few charts we took a look at today. That's why you got to go to pulsewavetrading.com so you can know exactly what to do and be forewarned, forearmed. And that way you don't miss out on any good moves that may be available. Because in order to make the money, you got to be in the market, right? Scared money don't make money. You got to get in there. All right, with that being said, you guys, you know what it is. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And I'm out. Peace.